Hello! Oh my god. Hi, chat. Streamer is a bit unprepared, so we're gonna sit for a few minutes in just chatting, cause I forgot to eat. Hello! Oh, I'm so far away. Oh my goodness. I'm just man standing emoji. Let me turn down this music first. Wow. Okay, where am I? Hi y'all. Where's chat? Okay, how is everyone today? I'm feeling very warm for some reason, so I got myself ice cream. Which is what I'm gonna eat now. Oh, I should. Nah. Oh. Oh. What is this music? Let's listen to this instead. Where is it? Spotify music. Wonder how you make lava cakes. Seems like a lot of work to keep like a liquid middle part. Yum, yum, yum. I don't even have Twitch up. Just 15 minutes of eating. I'm almost finished. Okay. Okay. I finished eating. Yuppie! Okay. Give me a second. Let me just turn off this music. Back. And please recognize the game. It won't recognize the game. God damn it. Game capture. You bastard. Oh, there. Alright. Okay. So, the first game that we're playing today, well, the first demo, first demo we're playing today is, this auto, what is it called? Dark Fantasy Isekai Otome game. I think it has, like, soulmate themes as well, which is pretty cool. This is the link to the game. And this is the first demo today. I saw it on Kickstarter, so I was like, I should probably play the game first before I decided whether or not I want to support it. So let's freaking go. I have very little idea on what is happening aside from what it says on the page. So yeah, we're gonna ball. Alright, we're already in trouble. Help! Someone help me, please! The growl of the evil creature feels like it shakes my entire room. I watch in horror as a black, mist-like creature slithers closer to me.
Found you.
Oh. Okay. I cover my head with my hands and cower in the corner of the room. I want to call Mom and Dad. I want Chris, but I don't want them hurt because of me. But... Oh! Celeste! That's the main character. Oh my god. I suck in a deep breath and try to stifle my scream as the monster gets even closer to me. Damn. I'm so scared. Please, someone, please help me. Please save me. I curl into a ball and do my best to shield myself as the monster draws closer. It's going to eat me. I'm going to die.
Whoa now, that's not very nice.
What? I open my eyes when I hear someone's voice, but I can't see clearly. It's too dark in my room. All I can see is a very tall silhouette of a person. This person is standing between me and the monster.
My prey.
I'm glad that it's voice acted, so I don't have to read the other lines.
Your prey? That little girl?
Okay.
First, find.
Ah yes, you're the first unlucky demon to find her. That makes you my prey.
Oh. The monster hisses loudly, and I jump and squeeze my eyes shut.
Hey Celeste, that is your name, right? It's the name that's all over your room, so I'm guessing it is.
No, it's not. It's my name's Alec. My name's Alec. I don't know who Celeste is yet.
Wanna know a secret? This is just a bad dream.
Really? It's pretty realistic. A bad dream?
Yep. Right now, you're sleeping in your bed, safe as can be. When you wake up in the morning, the sun will be shining, and you'll forget
let me
all
know
about
the audio
this.
bounce, because I only turn down the music, because usually music fucking kills me when it's too loud. Actually, let's turn that down a bit. Ah! Thank you, Rainer, for the redeem, but I'm not a scrimp yet. I just started. It's only been 20 minutes. What do I need to do to make the monster go away? I want the monster to go away.
Well, the first thing you'll need to do is sing your favorite song. Monsters are scared of happy songs. So what's your favorite one?
I don't know about this, guys. I don't think this is sound and sane monster hunting advice. Or exorcism. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Are you fucking kidding me?
I love that one. So, keep your eyes closed and start singing. The monster will be gone by the end of the song. And then you can wake up from this bad dream.
I'm not a shrimp. Do you promise?
I promise.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. After a moment, the horrid sounds stop. Everything is silent, but I'm too scared to look.
Great job. The monster's gone. You did so good.
He murdered that monster.
I'm proud of you for being
We should have
brave.
opened our eyes. Celeste, honey, come on, open your eyes. Can I wake up now?
You can. But first, you need to keep your eyes closed until you can't hear anything anymore. Then you'll wake up to the sunshine.
Oh, oops. Return. I keep my eyes closed and trust the voice. The voice of the man who saved me. The figure stands alone amongst the mist in the trees. His eyes stare emotionlessly at the first creation. His first creation.
My lord.
My lord.
What is it, Ichi?
Oh, Jesus.
We've found the Celestial Maiden.
The what?
I see.
His non-committal response echoes the current amount of interest that he has in her. Nevertheless, Ichi continues his report.
It seems the Celestial Maiden has entered the cycle of reincarnation, which explains her soul's disappearance.
That's unexpected.
As he says this, his eyes do not deviate from the tree in front of him.
Not only that, but it seems her soul is on the verge of completely shattering.
At this, he turns his attention to his familiar.
Shattering? Why?
I am not sure, but I theorize that it stems from loss or heartbreak. It's the only thing that could damage a goddess's soul to this extent.
Where's her soul, currently?
In the Maiden of Earth's domain. The Maiden of Earth found her. Well, one of her demons did. I acted on my own to save the Celestial Maiden by sending Mars to intervene.
Mars?
How troublesome.
Forgive me. He was the only one who could make it to her in time.
Did Maris kill the demon that targeted the Celestial Maiden?
Cool.
He did, but because of that, the Maiden of Earth may take note of the demon's
Maiden
death.
of Earth. Is she a hater? What's going on?
Then assign Maris to look after her. But remind him that he must adhere to the rules of the gods. Since he is not a god of that world, he is not to intervene in the Celestial Maiden's affairs. Unless her soul is in imminent danger, he is to watch over her and report back to you.
Your Eminence, the demons will target her. She is a child. She is only around 8 years old at this time. If Mars can't directly interfere until her soul is endangered, then she will not.
Hold on. They all feel a bit too close. The god extends his hand and a small orb appears.
I cannot give this to her directly due to our vow, but you can. Use it as you wish.
I understand. I will give it to her. May I ask what this is?
An enchantment. It will mask her soul for 10 years. This should give you time to find a solution to ensure the protection of her soul.
Okay.
This is the only time I will intervene, as I cannot break my vows. I'll leave the rest of this matter to your discretion.
Yes, Your Eminence. Thank you.
Cool. Who is this? Peepaw? Is he Peepaw? He seems like a Peepaw kind of character. With that, Ichi turns and leaves the garden. As soon as he is alone, the being returns his attention to the tree.
A shattered soul. What could have happened to make her that way?
16 years later. So, she's now 24. Amazing. I hope they found a solution. Oh, this is a fancy fantasy gown for such a modern background. This city never sleeps. I take a deep breath and look out the window of my living room. Traffic bustles beneath us, and crowds of people move in and out of the busy streets. My gaze wanders to the sky, but the lights block the view of the stars. It won't be long until I'll be able to see them again, though. Our honeymoon— oh, so she just had her wedding! Oh my god! Begins tomorrow, and soon we'll be on relaxing on the beach in Fiji. I let out a contented sigh as I think back on the day. It's been one of the most beautiful and memorable days of my life. Even if it was just a private ceremony with just us. My wedding dress rustles as I turn from the window and look towards the kitchen. A smile tugs on my lips when I see my husband walk towards me, a glass of champagne in each hand.
Are you enjoying the scenery, my love?
Why does Ryan sound like people? You know me, I prefer stars over buildings. It's still nice in its own way, though. My hand touches the cool glass and I give him a grateful smile. Besides, tomorrow we'll be lying under the stars until our hearts are content. It's not something that I usually do due to my past, but I want to be brave, at least for our honeymoon.
Out in the open? I'm surprised that you'd leave yourself vulnerable to attacks.
Ryan mirrors my thoughts. It's our honeymoon. I don't want to spend it in fear.
It's never wise to let your guard down, you know.
If I can't be vulnerable with my husband, then who can I be vulnerable with?
Technically, we aren't married yet. Legally, that is.
And whose fault is that?
Mine entirely.
I give him a reproachful look that bears a hint of playfulness. I can't believe you forgot to sign the papers.
I'm sorry. It will all be resolved tomorrow.
That's sus as fuck, Ryan. I'm gonna kill you. You're right. Tomorrow we will be legally married. But we're still husband and wife tonight. We're married in the eyes of God. And I think that's even more binding than paper.
Very true. Until death do us part.
Which will not be for a long time. I've had enough death to last the rest of my life.
You certainly have.
I return my gaze to the window, and Ryan wraps his arm around my waist. He pulls me close to him, and I lose myself in his warmth. The ceremony really was beautiful, but I hesitate to finish my statement. He shouldn't get mad at me, right? I wish we could have invited Gran and Carver.
Your grandmother lives 10 hours away. Did you really want her traveling for such a small wedding?
I know, that's why I didn't push the issue with Gran.
And Carver, well, You don't get along with him anymore. He'd probably try to convince you not to marry me.
I think he has good reason to convince me not to marry you. What the fuck? He was really close to my brother, even if we don't get along anymore. He's still important to me too. Just not having anyone at the wedding made me miss my family even more.
I'm sure they were watching from the heavens, my love.
Oh shit. My mind drifts to my family and then to Carver. He was my brother's best friend and practically lived with us as we were growing up. Until that night happened. I really wanted to invite him to the wedding, but Ryan was adamant about it just being us. I hope so. I really missed him on days like this. Not having them by my side for my own wedding shows how much of a loss, you know. A small silence lingers after my comment, but I don't mind it. It's been 5 years since they were killed, but it still hurts.
Have there been any new leads on the case? Any suspects?
I shake my head and let out a heavy sigh. There's always new suspects. I mean, Father was an important government official. He had so many enemies that it's hard to narrow down. They all lead to dead ends though. Alibis, no motive, lack of sufficient evidence. It's always something. My fingers tighten into a ball. Still, I will find them eventually. The people who murdered my family. I'm not gonna let this case run cold.
I would expect nothing less from you.
Ryan reaches out and hugs my shoulder. It's a quick hug, one of support.
Now, rather than focusing on what's currently beyond our control, let's celebrate their lives and this new beginning.
He holds out his champagne glass in my direction. You're right. Sorry. I clink my glass against his. His. To our future. I take a sip of the champagne, and the liquid fizzles in my mouth.
You okay?
Yeah, I take another sip before continuing. Oh, it tastes, oh no, Ryan, you shady bitch. It tastes different than I remember, but it could be that I'm not used to champagne, so its flavors are lost on me. It's still really good, just different.
I'm glad you like it. It's one of my favorites. 1926 Veuve Clicquot. I only drink this on rare occasions.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Not for everyone. I lean my head against his and listen to his heartbeat. It's as calm and steady as always. Never too fast and never too slow. Oh, again. Return. This is what attracted me to Ryan. His strength, confidence, stability were just what I needed after losing everyone dear to me. Many of my colleagues were surprised when they found Oh, okay. Well, when did you meet this guy? Many of my colleagues were surprised when they found I was dating someone 10 years older than me, but the age gap never mattered. He put me back together when I was broken. He's become my rock and my hero. I take another sip of the sparkling beverage. It must taste different because it's vintage. No, it tastes different because it's poisoned.
I've waited so long for this moment.
He squeezes me tightly as he says this. You and I both.
Not as much as I.
I would continue arguing, but knowing him, he wouldn't give up. It's been a happy day. I'll let him win this battle. We stand in silence for a few minutes, quietly sipping on our drinks and watching the bustling city below. I'm starting to feel dizzy. Am I already getting tipsy? I haven't even finished the glass. The champagne must be pretty strong. I don't know about that. What's the alcohol content in this?
Are you okay, dear?
I'm really feeling out of... I can't even finish my sentence before my legs give out. I barely have the strength to keep myself propped on all fours. Ryan, something's wrong. I expect him to come to my rescue. I expect him to be just as worried as I am, but he's just standing there, and he's smiling?
No. I'd say this effect is expected.
I'm not drunk. My body feels really...
Ah, yes. Nausea, vertigo, weakness, tightness, and pressure in your chest. Those are all the beginning symptoms.
What?
Pretty soon you'll start to have difficulty breathing. An unbearable pain will rack your entire body, causing you to convulse. Your heart rate will increase, throwing you into a tachycardic state, until ultimately, your body just decides to give out.
Bitch? What are you... Oh!
Dearest, I told you that I only drink 1926 Veuve Clicquot on rare occasions. In my case, it's to celebrate the end of a successful mission.
Ryan kneels down in front of me and tenderly moves some of the hair from my face. It's an act that was once so romantic, but now it feels chilling and inhumane. Oh, again.
In your case, it's the beginning of your journey to the heavens.
He stands with casual ease that doesn't fit the atmosphere. I watch Honora as he walks over to the kitchen and picks up a prescription bottle. Did you poison me? My arms can no longer bear the strain of my weight. I collapse onto the ground. Why? Why would you do this? Ryan flips me over so that I can see him. I try my best to push off him, to move even so much as an inch towards the door. But my body is like concrete. I can't move. Ryan looks at me with a relaxed, condescending gaze. He knows I'm no threat. He's got me right where he wants me. But that won't stop me from fighting with everything I have. I've got to get out of here. I can't die like this. I can't let it end like this. I struggle within myself, but I'm frozen. The effects of the poison are too strong. I watch with gasping breaths as he takes my champagne glass and moves closer to my outstretched arm. What is he? With a sadistic smile, he drops it to the floor. He then places the empty drug container a few feet away from my other heavy hand. He's making it look like a suicide.
The answer is simple. Michael Warthern, Delilah Warthern, and Christopher Warthern were found deceased in the living room of their home.
Give me a second, Chet. I gotta put a sweater on. I thought it wasn't gonna be cold. I assume this is my family.
The cause of death was an execution-style gunshot wound to the head.
Are you familiar with guns, Ryan?
The sole survivor and heir to the Warthern estate, Celeste Warthern, remained alive.
Oh, you bitch. You're after the money, aren't you?
But you weren't supposed to be alive. It was a miscalculation on the hitman's part. His informants mentioned that Celeste would also be in the residence, However, due to a last-minute change in plans, you weren't there.
Were you the...
Now you're catching on.
Why? Why didn't
Kill
you...
you immediately. I don't do mercy killings. They're boring, unimpressive, mediocre, and way too easy.
You're an absolute cunt is what you are.
No, I decided to rebuild you, to show you the light in life, and reignite that spark of wanting to live, of looking towards a bright future.
Ryan kneels down beside me and stares into my eyes. His blue eyes are devoid of any emotion. Did he always look like this? Was the reason he seemed so composed and strong because he was a psychopathic killer?
As time went on, I grew greedy. I didn't want to just kill you. I wanted to take your happiest moment and completely shatter you. Body, heart, and soul. And while I was at it, I might as well take all the firsts you so willingly gave me. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. What better time to break you than on the night of our wedding?
Ryan leans down and twirls a loose strand of my hair with his finger. This guy sucks!
Until death do us part.
I feel my teeth grinding as I try to sit up. She's so cute though. Pain racks my entire body. It paralyzes me just as he said. Yet I'm not scared about what's happening inside me. All I feel is rage. How could me? How could me? How could he, this man who I loved and vowed to share my life with, murdered my entire family? How could I have been so stupid? You won't get away with this.
There's a limited amount of words you can say, and you choose that? How cliche.
Even if I die here, I won't disappear. I'll destroy you for what you've done.
Oh, will you? I'm looking forward to it. I've never been haunted before. It sounds intriguing. Just be sure not to attach your soul to something in this room. Otherwise, you'd be stuck here forever.
I scream in agony as my body feels like it's being torn apart. Ryan looks at his vibrating phone and then returns his emotionless gaze to mine.
As much as I'm loving your performance, I've got other matters to tend to.
I desperately try to move my body, but the pain is unbearable. You will pay for this.
I'm sure I will. Goodbye, my wife.
Goodbye, bitch. You sucked major ass. He leaves the room and locks the door behind him. The sound of the lock is so loud. It's final. Oh no. Everything around me is suddenly quiet. It's as if the world itself is waiting for me to die. This is it. I'm going to die. I'm going to die here. No. No, I cannot let it end here. I cannot die here. I must avenge my family. Her dress is so cute too. I don't disagree with how... Well, I don't disagree entirely with how they've drawn it, but you know. My thoughts draw a blank as tears blur my vision. The pain from the poison doesn't even compare to the brokenness in my heart. The man that I loved murdered my family. The man I loved is killing me. I've been betrayed. Again. I feel something break inside of me. I can't die here, but who can help me? Who would help me? I'm alone. I'm trapped, listening to silence, drifting in and out of consciousness.
Celeste, are you in there?
Ooh! Carver?
Look, I know you probably don't want to see me, but I really need to talk to you. Sully?
Oh, cute! That's such a cute nickname. He totally had a crush on her when they were younger.
Sully! Are you okay? Hey!
I hear him start pounding on the door and trying to turn the knob, but it's locked. It's no use. He won't be able to get in here. I feel like I'm starting to lose consciousness. Is this really his voice? Or am I hallucinating? That's probably it. Why would he be here in the first place? We hardly talk anymore. I feel like I can vaguely hear something hitting against the door before everything goes silent. Yeah, there's no way he'd be here.
Celeste!
Carver, the last person I thought I'd see again, is rushing up to me. Oh!
No. Oh God, Sully.
Aw, he's so cute and generic. He falls to his knees next to me, and I feel his hands on my body. He's checking my forehead, my pulse, and then he grabs my hand. He's shaking. He's shaking so much. Has he ever been this? Carver looks over and sees the pill bottle on the floor.
Damn it! I was too late. Did Ryan do this to you? Did he do this, Sully?
He looks livid. I want to tell him I fight to get my mouth and lungs to cooperate with me. Just one word. One name. Yet all that escapes me is the slightest wheeze. Nod your head, bitch! I want to move my body. I just need to nod my head. But it feels like stone.
Hey! No, don't close your eyes, Sully. I'm going to get help, so stay awake. Don't you dare give up on me, you hear?
I can't talk. I can't move.
Hello? I need an ambulance. Location is 451 Broken Avenue. My friend is unresponsive. I think she's been poisoned. Please, hurry. I know poisoning when I see it. I don't have time to explain. Just get someone here, now!
Oh, the VA is so good.
Then how far out are they? There should always be a unit around this area, damn it! Just hurry!
I'm going to die here without getting justice. Again. Why do I keep saying again? What am I not remembering?
Celeste, don't close your eyes. Help is on the way, so don't give up. Hey! Silly!
I'm sorry. Everything is fading away.
Sally!
Oh! I hear Carver calling out to me, but I'm unable to see him now. The world around me is dark, murky. It's almost as if I'm under the earth itself. Is this the afterlife, or am I in limbo? No. No, I don't want to die. I can't die yet. He has to pay for what he's done. I try my best to move my spirit. Hello! Oh, Mr. RX. Oh, OMG, hello! I feel like that's a name I haven't seen in ages. Hello! I need to get back to my body. I must tell Carver what that man did. I have to. Oh! No. No, I feel myself breaking. I feel my connection to my body slipping away. No! Oh.
You poor, poor soul. Once again, you're betrayed and left to die.
Who is this?
Aren't you tired of this? Isn't loving too much? It hurts and is used against you in the worst ways.
Is this a Reaver or maybe the god of the underworld? It's on the pinned. It's oh, it's pinned in chat. Shattered Cells. It's a demo. It's a demo. I saw it on Kickstarter and I was like, ooh, I want to play it before I put any monetary value on it. So far what's happened is our husband just betrayed us. And poisoned us, so we're dying, and something's happening, and it's heavily implied that the MC Celeste is like previously involved with like the gods or something. She's a reincarnation of someone important. No, I have to get away before. I look away from the being and try to and try my best to move my soul.
Why don't you give your soul to me? I can give you revenge on the mortal that broke you.
Her words immediately silence my thoughts. Oh, fuck. Oh, is this the maiden of the earth? Revenge in exchange for my soul. Oh my god, I keep burping. I swear I'd make that beast pay for what he did to me and my family, but that's a heavy price to pay.
I suppose it could be considered a decent price. However, if it gets revenge on that monster of a mortal, wouldn't it be worth it?
Her response to my inner contemplation surprises me. Wait, you can hear my thoughts?
Yes, I hear the cries of your soul.
If she can hear me, then maybe she can help me. Maybe I can get revenge on that monster. Still, there's a part of me that doesn't trust this being. There's something about her that seems familiar. Who are you?
I go by many names. The people of Earth worship me as Gaia, but you can call me
Everin.
Ooh! Another voice calls through the murky shadows. I manage to turn myself enough to see a dark shrouded figure. I can't make out any distinct features. He's hazy, like he's here, but not here. It's almost like he's trying to force himself into a place where he doesn't belong.
God of Remor. What are you doing in my realm?
It's her friend.
Sorry to barge in uninvited, but I have business with Celeste.
With me? What does a god want with me? The shadowed figure reaches out his hand in my direction. It's misty and hazy, but I sense a slight warmth from it.
Celeste, come with me. Let's heal you and...
Hold on. I feel a choice coming. A better future? Is there really such a thing?
And why should she go with you? Can you truly heal her? Give her her soul's desire. No. You can't. Celeste, you should remain here with me. Take my deal. I'm the only one who understands you, and the only one who can give you your deserved revenge. I can avenge you and your family.
Damn, I support all women's wrongs and rights, though.
Don't listen to her. Come with me where you have a future. I know it's uncertain and scary, but my path gives you a chance.
A chance for what? To live out her days festering in the mistakes she's made? To carry the burden of knowing she gave everything to a man who murdered her family, and she's letting him get away with it?
Damn, she's got a point though. She turns to face me. Oh god. Oh god. I still keep getting spammed.
If you go with him, you will not be able to get your revenge. You'd sacrifice justice for your family for an uncertain future?
It's still a future nonetheless. Come with me, Celeste.
He holds out his hand. My mind is reeling from everything that is happening. Two gods want me. One wants my soul in exchange for revenge. And the other wants me to take me to God knows where. Well, he clearly knows where. It's a risk either way. Gaia could take my soul and leave Ryan alone. This god could take me and I'd never get justice. I look down at his outstretched hands. He's shaking. He seems to be really concerned. Why? Why does he care what happens to me? Is it Carver maybe? In like a different form. I look back at the being in front of me. Who should I trust? What should I do? Well, well, I want to explore women's rights and wrongs first. I cannot give up on revenge. I must bring my family justice, no matter the cost. Thank you for your offer, but I choose to stay with Gaia.
Please reconsider. There's so much that hasn't been explained yet. You have the answers that can save you and...
I've got all the answers I need. Thank you. But I've made my decision. I feel my soul beginning to break apart as I talk.
No, let me help you. Please, let me save you. It doesn't have to end like this. Your soul shattering will not solve anything.
It's not good to be so desperate, God of Remor. Go back to your realm. She's made her decision. And it's too late for you to save her anyway.
My soul is breaking and tearing apart before my very eyes. Gaia, don't forget your promise to me.
You have my word. In exchange for the power of your soul, the man who murdered you will reap the consequences of his actions. You have my word.
Thank you. I feel my energy being absorbed. My soul will be no more, but at least I will not hurt.
Farewell, sister.
No! Everin, you...
Out of my realm, Morris.
Oh no! Oh. Everin stares down at her hand, which is now soaked in the god's blood. A malicious smile adorns her face.
Oh, sister. You've always been so trusting. It makes things much easier for me.
She giggles gleefully while looking up towards the heavens. Yeah! Well, I always thought this was the correct choice, so... Oh! Do I really want to end it here? I feel like I'm being sucked in towards Gaia. Her words almost seem to beckon me. But there's something inside of me that's screaming. Again, 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 again. Try again. Try again. No. My words don't sound ghostly or like internal thoughts. Oh. I feel something inside of me pull together so slightly.
What?
I'm not going to let it end here. I'm not going to shatter. I'll try again, even if it isn't in this life.
So you want to keep getting hurt? You want your murderer and the murderer of your family to walk free?
Free? Carver's right there. You're the god of this world, aren't you?
Yes.
Then why do you need my soul to intervene? I was treated unjustly, but I'm the one who has to pay the ultimate price in order for him to be punished. Why don't you stand for the innocent and punish the cruel? Why do you knowingly allow people like him to walk free? That's not how the world works, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. It's wrong.
You are still naive.
Naive?
Your soul is already shattering. If you do not accept my offer, you will vanish from existence. You've been hurt too much to recover.
No.
You're broken.
Gaia reaches towards me as if to grab my spirit, but the shadowy figure jumps in front.
Not if I can help it.
Yippee!
Celeste, will you come with me? Just say it. And it will be
I
done.
enjoy the big block of shadow just in the middle of these two beautiful sprites. I can't move my body. If I move my spirit, I feel like it will crumble. I'm in so much pain. It'd be so easy to end it all, but that nagging voice will not leave. Try again. Try again. I look at the shadowy figure. I'll go with you.
You got it.
God of Remoir!
In these final moments, my mind drifts to Carver. I'm sorry, Carver. If we ever meet again, I hope I can thank you for trying to save me. Oh! That's so many men. Oh. Mars, Oizen, Ezra, the Eternal, Kyrie, Lance, Shito. Oh, hey buddy. Oh, he's here. Yippee. Wow. Oh, so that's it. I thought they were gonna give us a peek of. Oh, they are. Okay. I thought it was just gonna end there. I was like, okay, whatever you say, bro. My head hurts and my entire body aches. Wait, it hurts? Right, I was dying, but then I slowly opened my eyes.
Hey there, Smexy.
Fucking hell! Don't never say that to me again. What the hell? Smexy! What the hell did you just say to me? This is like that, there's that meme where it's like flirting and then office harassment or whatever. That's how I feel right now. Huh? I bolt upright and spin quickly, throwing everything I have into a wild swing. My swing whiffs by, narrowly missing his face. The man gently glides away as if on a stroll through a park. Wow! Every man in this game, I think, is gonna look like a fucking brick house. Well, not a brick house, a brick wall. Maybe a house.
Whoa there. Pretty quick reflexes for a mortal.
Damn, already getting insulted.
Terrible form, though. I recommend boxing classes.
That voice. He smiles brightly at me.
Don't be alarmed. I don't bite. Unless requested.
Aren't you a god? Chill out. A stupid grin replaces his annoying smile. What the heck is this guy's Before I can respond, a wave of pain shoots through my body. I'm going to collapse.
You probably shouldn't have gotten up so quickly. Your body's not used to teleporting. Anyway, I apologize for the pain. I bet you're feeling like utter trash at the moment.
Yum yum.
The transition was less than ideal, but it had to be done.
The strange man smiled somewhat apologetically.
At least it's better than being hit by Truck-kun.
What? Feels insane. Stop. Stop talking in internet speak. You're supposed to be a god. Stop it. Not so sure about that.
My bad. Thankfully, the effects should subside in an hour or so. Water?
With a flourish of his hand, a goblet filled with crystal clear water appears and he holds it out to me. Pass? He shrugs and the water vanishes as quickly as it appeared. I try to keep my calm at everything that is happening around me. The first thing I need to figure out is where I am.
To answer your first question, this is Ramor. To answer your next question, which I can easily read from the look on your face, I am Morris, god of wonder, god of all things amazing, god of eternal stamina, and library of lovemaking.
Gross. Well, that's a thing. He's definitely an eccentric character, isn't he?
But seriously, those are some of my titles. However, for you, it's best to say that I am the god of this world, Ramor.
God of Ramor? Right. Guy called the shadowed figure the god of Ramor. It's all coming back to me now. So you're the one who saved me? I thought I recognized your voice.
Yes. In a manner of speaking. No pun intended. To be fair, you're not saved yet. Your soul is still broken.
What does that mean?
It's like a mirror that's been shattered into countless pieces. And the only thing holding your soul together is my power.
Thanks, new father figure, I guess. Or maybe not father figure.
By bringing you to Ramor, where my power is at its strongest, I was able to extend your life. But if the pieces of your soul are not repaired within 6 months, then you will most certainly die.
So my soul is breaking apart. And if it's not fixed within half a year, I'm dead?
Yes.
Is this really happening to me? This can't be real, right? Please tell me this is just a crazy dream caused by last-minute wedding jitters. Or that I read too many fantasy manhwas before bed or something. My mind reels as memories fight to sort themselves. No. As the reality of everything comes crashing down on me. I look at my body and see that I'm still wearing my wedding dress. My heart sinks when I see the slightly dirty dress. No matter what I tell myself, I know the truth of my situation. So it's all real. As soon as I say this, all the strength leaves my body. I fall to the ground. Morris kneels down beside me and meets my eyes. His expression is gentle and earnest.
I'm afraid so. But, Celeste, you made the right decision in coming with me. I hope you know that.
I'm trying to compute how this both would work. And I'm not good at maths. Nor am I good with anatomy. So it's really hard. No, I don't. I don't know anything. Why did you save me? Why is my soul broken?
I saved you because I was asked to. But more importantly, because I wanted to. As for why your soul is broken, to be honest, I'm not sure.
I take a deep breath and try to steady myself. Panicking will not solve anything. So, where do we go from here?
Well, we're gonna fix you, and I've got just the solution.
What?
Have you ever been on those dating apps? You know, that one, Adley Madsen?
What? The cheating app?
I mean, you're technically married. Ouch!
I'm not married.
But you said in the eyes of... Ouch!
Keep hitting him. Go, go, go.
My bad, I'm sorry. It was a joke.
I give him a stern look.
One that was way too soon. Sorry. All kidding aside, I've matched you up with some people who may be able to help you. Not fix you, but help you.
Like I'd ever let anyone fix me. But if things are as bad as you say, then it doesn't hurt to get help. Where do we meet them?
I'll take you there, right?
Lord Maris?
Oh,
Hey, son, I was just...
Don't even start! You've been missing for weeks, neglecting your godly duties! Do you even realize how far behind on paperwork we are, thanks to you? We've got an annual report that needs to be delivered to Ichi by tomorrow! Tomorrow! And you haven't written a single word on it!
No, son, ouch! Okay, stop pulling my ear. Son, I promise Ichi will give us an extension. Ouch!
We are not asking for extensions! If you can't be a responsible deity, then I will make you! I don't care what's going on. You're coming with me right now!
Sorry, Celeste. I'll be back in a little bit. While you wait, head east. Just follow the rising sun and you'll enter into a city. Stop. It's not an advanced one like your world, but you should be able to tell when you get there what I'm talking about.
okay, he's getting bullied. This is fun. What about the people I'm supposed to meet?
Okay, don't worry. You'll know the moment you touch them if they're distant to you. I'll be back. Ouch! Son, easy! You're ripping my ear! Ouch!
You're raising my blood pressure! I may not be mortal, but my body can only take so much stress.
Hey, wait, you can't just leave. In an instant, both Maris and San disappear. They left. They just left me here. What the fuck is going on? I sit back down onto the ground. I feel like I'm in a dreamy haze. My mind just can't process any of this. Is all of this really happening, or am I hallucinating? I look around me. Everything is so lush and green. It reminds me of when I was little, a little kid. It's like I'm in paradise. But something within me knows this is not heaven. I reach out and touch the grass. It's just as lush as it looks. The slightly jukous blades add that extra layer of detail, which further confirms that this isn't the dream. Did Ryan really try to kill me?
I wanted to take your happiest moment and completely shatter you.
I don't want to hear from this guy for at least another month. Like, come on, though. His words ring in my ears, causing my body to tremble. There's no way that was a dream. He really tried to kill me. He killed my family. I feel a sharp pain as something seems to further crack within me. The rage I feel within myself is something I never thought possible. The amount of hate I feel towards him is suffocating. I quietly clasp my hands together and do my best to steady myself. I take a deep breath. But that's not all. Why would a god save me and bring me to his world? He said he was asked to? That doesn't make any sense. Why did Gaia want my soul? What is going on? Who is messaging me? Okay. Okay, it's nothing that important. Poggers. My head is throbbing, and the questions swirl through it on repeat. In order to give myself an emotional break, I returned my attention to my surroundings. This garden really is beautiful. The weather is perfect, and the atmosphere is so peaceful. It's completely different from the terror of last night. My mind keeps jumping between the trauma and random unrelated thoughts. There's a numbness that's limiting even the anger that I feel. Okay, Celeste, this isn't the time to do nothing. You've been in a similar situation before. You know you're disassociating right now. While you're in shock, get what you can done. Go where you need to, and do what you need to do before you inevitably break down. Don't focus on anything right now. It's too much. Just follow the rising sun. Take one step at a time and continue forward. Sitting here isn't going to get me anywhere. Neither is thinking about things I can't change. Just listen to Morris and turn off your mind. You can scream, cry, and completely lose it when you're somewhere safe. The sun has just risen in the sky. After gathering my bearings, I make my first decision. Follow the rising sun. Dusting off my stained white dress, I take a step towards my destination. I know I said I didn't need to focus on anything, but do I really need to enter the city? I stand frozen in place, just outside the village. People are dressed in fantasy-styled clothes. There's no cars or any form of technology. I'm really all alone. I'm alone in a completely different world. I feel like the air is taken from me. I can't catch my breath. My heart feels like it's in my throat, and I feel sick. No, Sally. This isn't the time to have a breakdown. Come on, keep it together. Keep it by me. Why did this happen to me? My legs are shaking as I lean against a tree. How long do I have to endure this? How long do I have to be strong? What sort of twisted fate have I been dealt? Why did a god bring me here? Do I even want to know why? The world around me spirals like the countless questions that filter through my mind. What do I do now? Where do I go from here? What's going to happen to me? Will I ever be able to return to Earth? Will I ever get my revenge on that man for what he did? What if I can't get back? What if he gets away with it? Did I make the wrong choice? Should I have given my soul to Gaia? Why did she even need my soul for revenge? I feel like I'm about to collapse when I hear what sounds like someone running behind me. The next instant, I'm knocked to the side. A little boy grabs his sister's hand and practically drags her behind him. I sit there and watch them as they disappear into the village. That little surprise is enough to bring me back to my senses. Get a grip, Celeste. I say this out loud while taking a deep breath. I made a promise to myself that I wasn't going to give up. I took that god's hand and came here. I don't know what's going to happen to me, but I know that I'm still alive. I know I need to become stronger. I need to push myself far beyond what I ever thought was possible. I have to do this to get my justice.
That first step is always the hardest.
I'm surprised to hear someone speak up from behind me. I go to move, but it's like I can't. It's like I'm frozen in place. Damn it, move, body, move! Why am I stuck like this? I see the man walk out in front of me from the corner of my eye, but I can't get a good look at him. I just stare at the ground in front of me.
Forgive me for butting into your business.
You're really bothering me right now, bro. Like, go away.
I just want you to know that you'll be okay. Even if it's scary right now, you'll get through this.
I feel enraged at my helplessness. You're not helping right now, bro. This is not encouraging her at all. Is this some kind of joke? Are you another god toying with me? What do you know about me? What do you know about what I'm going through?
I don't know anything about you, but I do know you're not from Remor. That wedding dress is a dead giveaway.
The wind flows through the trees and bushes, through the loose strands of my hair.
I was in a similar position once, so I felt I needed to say something. Remor has become my sanctuary. I'm sure it'll be the same for you. Good luck, beautiful maiden. May this be your refuge from Earth.
Wait, are you from Earth? Who are you? For the first time, I'm able to move. But it's like you vanished into thin air. I'm sure this will come up later. There's no way a human could vanish like that, right? Am I losing my mind? Maybe I'm already having my mental breakdown. Then again, if that was a god, then he could probably vanish like Maris did. Regardless, I can't just stand here frozen. Maris told me to enter the city, so that's what I'm going to do. With that, I enter my new normal. Maris wasn't kidding when he said this world is different from Earth. The city looks like a medieval era. What's their progress in technology? Oh, please tell me they have indoor plumbing. I walk into the village and look around. The wind blows through my hair, and I can smell the scent of the lavender from an incense shop down the street. I continue walking down the main road, taking in the scenery. Everyone seems to stop what they're doing and stare. The crowd of people is very wary of me, understandably so, considering the way I'm dressed. I quickly became the center of attention here in my white poofy dress. Even in my world, I would be a sight to see walking down the street. I wish Mars could have given me something different to wear, though he might have been planning to do so before he got spirited away. Seriously though, how could he just leave me like that? It's not like he had a choice. Like, I get it, we're spiraling right now, but like that clearly wasn't his choice. Okay. Barter. Mars is a god. He's bound to understand all languages, but other mortals? And that other guy said he was from Earth. He was probably either a god or a figment of my imagination, though. I'm pretty sure I'm losing it. If I go up to them and start talking to them in a language they don't understand, I could find myself in big trouble. But Mars told me to go to the city, didn't he? Or did he mean wait at the city entrance? Oh crap. I scanned the area around me. Everyone has kept a safe distance. I can't hear what they're saying either. It's all hushed, mumbled tones that meld together. Even the children who were once running in the streets are now gathered near the adults. I get that I stand out, but isn't this reaction a bit over the top for a woman? Don't undersell yourself. You're a beautiful woman of unknown strength, okay? I hear someone approaching from behind and turn in their direction. A man walks out of the alleyway. His gaze is on me, I can feel it. It's a predatory gaze, one I'm all too familiar with.
Well, hello there, pretty thing. You don't look like you're from around here.
Oh my god. Well, at least I know now that we speak the same language. He may be annoying, but it answers the question. I'm a traveler.
Dressed like that.
Is there something wrong with my attire?
Most travelers don't want to stand out.
Then they have something to hide. I don't.
Well, if you don't have anything to hide, why don't I show you around?
Not interested, but thanks. I turn to walk away when another thug grabs my wrist.
We weren't asking.
Damn, dude. Soundproofing did not help that man. I don't know where he is, but he's in an empty room.
Hey, don't be rough with her. Remember, she's much smaller than you are.
The original man walks closer to me and gives me a smile. I return it with a glare.
Come on, don't be like that. You're not from around here, right? You could find yourself in dangerous situations without a chaperone. Why not let me take that role?
I don't know who you are, and you don't have a sprite. So I'm not listening.
We'll get rid of this brute, and we'll have a nice date. Sound good?
No, it doesn't.
So you want to stay with this guy? You got interesting taste.
The thug who has my hand pulls me closer into him.
She smells good.
And you need to get soundproofing. Of course I'd run into creeps like this, but after what I've been through, he's not the least bit scary. His motives aren't exactly hidden either. I turn my attention to the thug who has me in his grasp. Well, excuse me, good sir, but get your hand off my wrist and your face out of my view. I don't have any intention of responding to your advances. I'm on my own. I've been on my own for years. It's taught me how to handle this stuff.
Wow. There's not many women with your spirits. I am impressed. You got grit.
Yeah, she does. I like a woman like this.
I hear his mouse clicking, or I might be going insane. The man's grip on me tightens. I smell the alcohol and body odor emanating from him. Wow, call him stinky one more time. I hate dealing with guys like this. I hate this reality. Well, my nose doesn't like you. I'm not really even sure what I'm saying right now. I'm tired of hurting. To think I married a man worse than this thug. To think I let him break me. It's infuriating.
Watch your mouth.
Wash yours.
She told you, didn't she?
You little...
I've always rescued myself. I'll always have to rescue myself. I feel a stinging pain where his grip is pinching me.
Hey, Ben. Relax. You're hurting her.
She's making fun of me.
I don't fucking care.
You're disrespecting her. What do you think's gonna happen?
I ain't gonna be disrespected by a bit.
Ben.
The man's grip tightens even more. Get your hands off. In an instant, I find myself pulled from his grasp.
Causing trouble already, are you, G?
G? Funny things that are funny only to me. Moments. Oh, pretty blue-haired boy. He reminds me of my son. Tamaki Yotuba. Yotuba Tamaki.
White Knight. I was wondering when you'd come to the rescue.
The man named G looks nonchalantly between me and the knight.
Was this man hurting you, lady?
Thanks, man.
I was just, introducing myself to the girl. I was going to be a good citizen and show her around.
He's hover-handing.
Oh, really? I don't think she appreciates your introduction or offer.
I came on strong, that's all. I can be intimidating. I am a big man.
Sure, bud. You're not intimidating. I told you I'm not interested in what you're offering. G laughs at this.
You heard the lady. No means no.
Not keep trying. I finished the man's sentence. I appreciate him helping me, but I never want to be a damsel in distress again. I'll need to learn from this moment.
You heard her loud and clear. Get out of here. Don't bother this girl again.
Neither of them are looking at the same thing. They're both looking at separate things. Good God.
Whatever. She's not worth the trouble anyways.
Spitting in our direction, the thug walks back towards the alleyway.
And G, get better control of your men, or you'll deal with me.
That was entirely my fault. I apologize, milady. We're both a bit drunk, and he doesn't listen very well when he's had some spirits in him.
Don't let him out when he's had spirits in him. It's an easy solution.
It's no excuse, but I hope you'll forgive him.
Good. The man bows before walking away. We stand there watching him disappear into the shadows before the night steps away from me.
It's not good to stand out in this city.
Oh,
Even during the day.
I forgot that they have lip syncing. I was reading the text. I wasn't trying to, but it's out of my control. My wrist throbs from where the thug was squeezing me. I find myself rubbing it unconsciously.
Did he hurt you?
Not really. It's nothing to worry over, Sir Knight.
Call me Lance.
Okay, Lance. Well then, thank you, Sir Lance. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to get going. I've already drawn enough attention to myself.
May I ask where you're headed?
I don't really want to tell him my plans, but he is a knight. If I'm too secretive and or act suspiciously, then I might find myself in a jail cell rather than an inn. I want to find a place to sell this dress. I also need a place to spend the night. Preferably an inn.
I think you'll have a hard time finding any merchant who can afford that dress, even stained as it is.
Stained? Lance nods and motions to the side of my dress. I look down and see blood smeared on it. Oh shit. It must have been from when I was coughing and collapsed. Shit, I thought there was only dirt on this. No wonder everyone was avoiding me.
Your best bet would be to place it up for auction.
Auction? They'd buy a dress in this condition?
Auctions will sell anything if it's rare enough.
Would the auction house loan me a set of clothes? This is the only thing I have.
I'm sure they would. Even if they didn't, I can get you something to wear until your dress sells.
Thanks, man. He's being rather accommodating to complete stranger. More than likely, he wants to keep tabs on me. I'd like to keep my distance, but I don't think I have a choice at the moment. Thank you. Then I'll take you up on that offer. The knight smiles and nods his head in my answer. This is how I roleplay. As long as I show that I'm compliant, he shouldn't have any reason to do something drastic. I'll just bide my time. I follow behind him as we make our way through the crowd. Lance takes me to the biggest building in the vicinity. Is this really the auction house? I was expecting something shadier, but this looks as if it runs through legal channels. Well, I am being escorted by night. Everyone's eyes are on me as we make our way into the building. There's no way this is an auction house. This place is filled with knights.
Right through here.
I make eye contact with the knight. There's a glint in them that's daring me to make a run for it. I enter the small room and hear the door shut behind us. Is this an interrogation room? Maybe I should have taken my chances with the drunken idiots. No! I probably would have had a better chance of escaping them. What is the meaning of this, Sir Lance? This obviously isn't an auction house.
Whose blood is on your dress?
Of course he'd question me about the blood. I feel like a moron right now. It's mine! This action alone is anything but casual, though. Save. Okay, let's be honest. It's mine. I'm not getting out of this without answering. It's mine.
That's a significant amount of blood. And you have no visible wounds.
Oh, so just because you can't see my injury, it doesn't exist? Figures I'd end up cornered by a guy like you. What was that flash of light? What was that? I should have known better than to trust you.
Did you really think I wouldn't question you about the blood?
Lance looks down at my dress with skeptical eyes.
Considering the quality of craftsmanship, you were not engaged to a commoner.
You're really judging a book by its cover, you know that.
Look, I'm not suggesting that you were the one to do harm. But it's apparent that you were in a dangerous situation that resulted in blood getting on your dress.
I'm really fighting this man already. He's my favorite so far visually. I also liked Morris, but yeah. So you needed to trick me to ask me about the situation?
This is not something I could discuss on a street corner. Besides, I doubt you would have come willingly if you'd known where I was taking you.
Let's be more forthcoming, guys. I'm starting to revert to the normal modern stance in ACAB, bro. The knight takes a step forward, and oh, Jesus Christ. Oh! No! Oh my god. Wait, where's the homies? Bro, I'm getting spammed so bad. What is these? They have such cool names too. What the hell? Don't come any closer. I don't know what you think I've done, but I promise that I'm innocent. He respects my wishes, but doesn't move his hand off the hilt of his sword. The blood is mine. Just because you can't see an injury doesn't mean there isn't one. What happened to me affected only me. No one else was harmed. I was the only victim, and I survived.
You're being too ambiguous.
What the fuck do you want me to say, bro? I'm from another fucking planet. I'm telling you, this is none of your concern. I didn't ask you to save me. I didn't go running to the knights to defend me. I've taken care of myself and no one else was harmed. What more do you want me to say? No matter how many times you ask this question, my answer isn't going to change.
I want you to be straightforward with me. Even if you were the only one harmed, it's my duty as a knight to see to it that no one else becomes a victim.
I like arguing with cops. This is fun. Oh no. And if I tell you I'm a victim of circumstance? What if I told you I had an unexpected reaction to something I drank? It caused me to cough up blood. No one else is harmed, but I'm the victim. I am a woman of integrity, and I have a very strong sense of justice. So if there were anything you could do to help, I would have told you immediately. But I don't think it matters what I say to you. It seems you've already reached your own conclusions about me, Sir Knight. It's apparent that you won't even consider my explanation as truth. So why should I even bother responding to you if you're just going to believe what you want?
Milady,
I didn't realize I got in blood on my dress. Otherwise, I wouldn't have strolled through town. I was an idiot who drank something I shouldn't have, and I paid the price. That's all the information I want to share. Now please let me be on my way. I go to walk past him when he grabs my wrist. Let go of me. I grab his wrist with my other hand. Oh yeah, there was like some soulmate stuff on this, and that's the reason why they're mostly so covered up. They're like nuns. I grab his wrist with my other hand and try to yank myself free from his grasp. When I do this, I feel the warmth of his skin on my fingertips. In that moment, a bright flash envelops us.
May your fates forever entwine. Receive the blessing of Maris, god of Remor.
Yo, they just got married. She just came reeling back from a really bad marriage. Really bad short marriage. And now she's married again. Let's fucking go. I feel a burning sensation under my engagement ring. Yeah. You're...
My faded.
As he says this, Maris's words enter my mind.
You'll know the moment you touch them if they're distant to you.
Is this what Maris is talking about? Is Lance one of the people who can help me? What do you mean, faded? What's happening?
Blessing of Morris?
The blessing of Morris? What are you talking about? Are you the person that Morris wanted me to meet? Oh, my lamp turned on. Oh.
What do you mean?
Maybe I shouldn't mention anything. He hasn't believed me so far. I just need to get away from him before I find myself in more trouble. Nothing. What exactly is the blessing of Morris?
You don't know about this?
Should I know about it? He looks like he wants to ask further questions, but restrains himself.
Everyone knows of Morris's blessing. Our world revolves around it to produce the most fitting heirs.
Heirs? Heirs?
Do you have any memories at all? Are you suffering from amnesia?
I don't want to talk about myself right now. What is this marking and how does it relate to us?
If we receive this marking, it means we are the most compatible.
Oh, I don't like that hair. I was hoping it was a ponytail, not a mullet. Compatible how?
We're soulmates. I'm destined to be your husband. It's Morris's decree.
Yay, husband!
Waits for some their entire life.
Soulmates! I immediately break away from his grasp. Lance nods his head, much to my horror. Wait, did Maris tell you this himself?
It's another thing that everyone knows. It's not something he has to specifically tell us. I'm very surprised that you're not aware of this.
I feel completely panicked. No, What sort of sick, twisted joke is this? I'm not feeling well. I need to go.
Milady!
I turned to run out of the building, but I'm met by more knights entering.
Whoa, hey. It's not good to rush like that.
Woman! Poggers! The woman grabs hold of my shoulders in an attempt to calm me down. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well. I need to get home. Please let me go. All of the emotions that were held back burst out of me like water from a broken dam.
Hey, try to calm down. It's okay. You're surrounded by knights. Unless you're a criminal, Hey, try to calm down.
Even though she says this, I see a look of skepticism on her face. Please let me go.
Milady!
Lance comes running out of the room. The woman seems surprised. I don't hesitate and use the opportunity to break free from her grasp and run away.
Ugh, wait!
Oh, sorry, Shiri.
Immediate divorce.
Lance, is she a suspect?
No, she's my faded. I don't know why, but somehow I scared her.
You're faded? Lance, what did you...
I don't hear the rest of their conversation as I escape into the bustling city. I can't believe this is happening to me. I've got to get out of here. I gotta get away. In my haste, I end up crashing into someone. Oh! Another one!
May your fates forever entwine. Receive the blessing of Morris, god of Remor.
Not again! I sit up and look down at the man below me, and I'm taken aback by his appearance. Oh, it's a meow meow! He gives me a gentle smile, and I snap back to reality. I'm sorry, are you okay?
I think I should be asking you that. You seem to be running from someone.
He's not fazed by this at all. Maybe I was just hearing things. Right, I'm probably hallucinating. Or maybe it's some kind of repeat message. The man glances away from me for a moment, and I follow his line of sight. A knight is approaching us. Damn it, I gotta get out of here. Just when I think the knight's about to grab me, he stops and takes a step back. What? Did he change his mind? I look at. Wait. Girl. The divorce is being sped around so fast. He's still looking at the night. Is the night.
Lady, wait!
Lance's voice calls from the entrance of the knight's barracks. I see him running down the steps. It's a harem. Crap. I'm really sorry. I need to go. I tried to. Oh, no.
Wait. May I know your name?
Is it guy serious right now? Sorry, but tied up at the moment. Maybe if we meet again. This response surprises him and he lets go of me. I push myself off the handsome young man and continue running away. This is just crazy. I'm being chased by a knight and knocking people over. Mars keeps blessing me too. What the hell is going on?
Your Majesty, are you okay? You're not injured, are you?
Nam.
No, but she appears to be in trouble.
Okay, so we've got a knight, a prince.
Emperor Eisen.
Oh, an emperor. My bad.
Your hand.
Eisen looks down at his wrist and sees a small design peeking out from his bunched up glove.
Ah, so that's where it appeared.
You were fated to a stranger? Do you know what this could mean?
He ignores his charge and repositions his glove to hide the mark.
What are the odds that I would meet my future wife in this way?
Well, another guy just met his future wife, so you're gonna have to fight him.
It's quite entertaining.
This is not the time to be amused, Your Majesty. What if she's a commoner? Do you know the repercussions that will await her if it's...
You don't need to remind me, Ray. I'm well aware of the seriousness of this matter. For now, follow her. It seems she's captured the attention of our White Knight. If she's in danger, protect her as you would me. These are your orders.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I continue my sprint through the street. The waves of people keep parting, causing me to stand out more. If I don't hurry, I'm going to get caught. I don't want to be caught. I can't be trapped again. I won't be tricked again.
My wife.
Ew!
My wife.
Oh my god, it's looping! Let me go! Why would Maris put me in this situation? Soulmates? Fated? What ridiculous nonsense. I'll never fall for that again. I can't stay in this world. I can't go through this again. I can't deal with this. Someone please. Someone help me, please.
Milady, please! I just want to speak with you.
Leave me alone. We have nothing to talk about. He seems to falter when I say this.
Then, will you please allow me to escort you to a safer area? This place is dangerous.
You think I'm gonna trust you again after what you did? Probably the commoners are like, bruh, these married people would be arguing everywhere.
I admit what I did was wrong. I apologize for deceiving you, but this area is filled with scoundrels. It's not safe. Milady, I don't want you getting hurt.
I continue running, but my heel catches on my dress again. What was it? I barely managed to keep myself from falling. He's going to catch up with me at this rate. I'm surprised he hasn't caught up. He's a knight, and Celeste is in a wedding dress and heels, presumably.
Sally.
Before I can process what I just heard, strong hands pull me into the alley.
I finally found you.
He holds me tight. His entire body is trembling. Carver, what are you doing here? How are you?
Milady!
The sound of the knight's voice is getting much closer. It's much more panicked too. Lance goes to unsheath his sword as he nears the alley. Please don't fight, that's my little brother.
Unhand her hat.
He's my friend. I stand protectively in front of Carver and glare at the knight. He seems dumbfounded by the situation.
Friend?
Carver places his hand on my shoulder before he moves in front of me.
Yes, I'm her friend. Now what business do you have with her?
Oh god, he's got a gun.
The lady is my fated. I wish to speak with her, but frightened her in the process. This area where she is running is dangerous.
The audio clips keep getting cut off too quickly. Lance tries to get onto me, but Carver positions himself directly in front of my body. Oh, so he's not our fated, because he touched us and he didn't do anything. I am hit with so many different emotions when he does this.
So in other words, this man is giving you trouble, Selly?
I merely wanted to escort her to a safer location.
They continue to talk, but I find that I can't concentrate on what they're saying. Great, I'm dissociating again. How is Carver even in this world? And why is he going so far to protect me? I find myself holding onto the back of his coat. His broad back gives me a sense of security. But I know I shouldn't feel that way. We used to be inseparable. Maybe that's why I can't stop myself. I need to stop myself though. I can't trust him. Not again. I think this, but my head leans against his back.
Selly?
He's not very tall. Apparently she's just 5'2". He's probably like 5'6" or something. I'm going to be sick. It's too much. Despite everything that's happened between us, I find myself holding tightly onto his jacket. It's something I did with my brother, and I can't stop myself right now.
Selly?
I just need a minute to. My knees collapse beneath me, and I find myself on the ground.
Hey!
Carver reaches out and tries to catch me, but I place my hands out to stop him. I don't want to be touched right now. Please just give me a bit of space. Just for a second, please. Carver respects that and takes a small step back. You know what's crazy? Lance here, blue-haired guy, his hair seems like a lot got cut off here just to be placed down here. I feel like they could have just put this up here. This side feels so much more flat than this side. The side with the ponytail feels a lot more flat than the other side.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overwhelm you. It's obvious that you've been through something traumatic.
My fingers dig into the cobblestone walkway beneath me. Traumatic is an understatement.
I let my emotions get the best of me.
Lance goes to move closer, but Carver gets defensive.
Don't take another step. Selly, can you get up?
I fight to calm my breathing, but I feel on the verge of a panic attack. No! This is all too much, Carver. I don't know if I can handle all of this. Carver kneels down in front of me, and he meets my gaze, and his expression is one I haven't seen for years.
It's okay. I'm here. I'm right here.
Don't dig your nails into the ground, girl. It's not worth it. That hurts so much. That's not fair. You can't look at me like that right now. Please don't remind me of who you used to be. I'm too weak right now. Carver, how are you here? My friend reaches out his hand, but draws it back at the last second. I almost lurch forward to stop him from distancing himself. No, it's okay.
You said you didn't want to be touched.
I can change my mind. This guy is just third wheeling so hard. I feel bad for him. Carver's face lightens up slightly, and he gives me a gentle gaze. The next moment, he closes the distance between us. It takes all the willpower I have not to jump into his arms. Sir?
May your fates forever entwine. Receive
My
the
bad, I'm
blessing
wrong.
of God of
Fuck.
Remor.
He's fated to me too? That's pretty ironic. How are you here, Carver? Oh, a tattoo begins to appear on the side of his neck.
That's simple. I promised you that I'd always be there for you.
I don't think that's how magic works. I don't know about that.
Crossing worlds is just part of that promise.
That's sus. Are you a demon? Don't say that so nonchalantly. I'm completely shaken by all of this. How are you so calm?
Because you're alive. You're looking at me and speaking to me. There's nothing I wouldn't do to keep you safe, Sally.
Carver seems like he's about to break down crying. His eyes are wet with tears. Seeing him being emotional is making me feel the weight of my own emotions. I can't handle that right now. I'm okay, Carver, so don't give me that look.
You were at death's door before Morris brought you here. I thought I was about to lose you for good.
This is too much. I can't take this. I've always considered myself a strong woman, but now I just feel like a helpless child. I hate it. I hate this. It's probably because, for some reason, men keep coming in to save you. It's weird.
Wait, what do you mean Morris brought you here? And how are you fated to him as well? This is... well, it's impossible.
Man is losing his mind right now. Do y'all want to try touching each other to see if you're fated to each other as well? I'm down to know about that. Carver turns his attention back to the night. It looks like he's about to respond when we hear the sound of someone approaching.
You're on the wrong side of town, Sir White Knight. I'm surprised you'd come here without backup.
Carver has a gun, don't test him. The same man from earlier walks out of the shadows.
You're not looking to cause trouble, are you?
When he hears this, Carver gives me a look that tells me to stay near him. Then he stands and faces the man.
No, not as long as I get what I want. You're not really in a position to bargain.
Multiple unsavory-looking men seem to crawl out from the shadows. Can't a girl catch a break? Well, your break got taken from you, girl. I don't know what to say. I force my legs to stand and look around at all of the men. We're surrounded.
You don't want to do this right now. Go back to your master.
There's a sharpness in his tone as he says this.
I'm right here.
G appears out of the shadows.
Call off your men, G.
I don't know. This is pretty entertaining. It's not often that you get this look in your eye, White Knight.
Oh, cool. Why is he holding that sword like that? That's so concerning. Lance draws his sword and Carver stands protectively in front of me. I look around to try and find the nearest object that could be used as a weapon. I'm not going to be a hindrance in this battle. I need to find something to defend myself with. There's not really anything around here though. Shoes, bitch! I feel G's gaze on me and I glare at him. Go screw a cactus, idiot.
We don't want any issues.
And you won't get any. As long as you give me the girl.
Another one! This is crazy. This is already the what? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th one today. It's only been 2 hours.
This bastard's got a death wish.
You talk big for someone without a weapon.
Don't need one.
Tough guy, huh?
Don't need a weapon.
You
He's
me
got one right
curious
there.
now.
That's a gun, bro. As they're closing in, another person steps from the shadows. Oh! A priest! He doesn't look holy. His clothes resemble a priest's. And he has what I assume is a holy book in his hand. Where? Where in his hand is the holy book? This man has too many chains on him to be a priest.
In the name of our father, Maris, I offer you grace and a pardon. Leave this vicinity within the next 20 seconds, or suffer the wrath of God. Go preach your sermon somewhere else, Signor. We're conducting important negotiations right now. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
He's taking out his chain. No!
4, 3, 2.
The men pull out their weapons and begin walking towards us.
1.
Oh shit! He's got a knife! Fuck, this is crazy. the MC looks like she's about to commentate on this. She's about to give a fucking play-by-play commentary on this battle that's about to go down. In an instant, the priest swings a chain. A sharp blade flies in an arc, slicing the necks of three of the men. What kind of weapon is that? Lance begins taking down our attackers with ease. One after another they fall, but I notice he's not actually killing them. Is he showing them mercy? The red-haired this is not priestly behavior. Red-haired guy, on the other hand, is showing no mercy. He's slicing them down with almost boredom. The world around me is filled with battle cries and agonizing screams. How is this even real?
Come on, let's get out of here. It looks like these two can handle them just fine.
Why is Carver's face so blurry? I look to see that most of the men are either incapacitated or bleeding out on the ground. Right, we should take this chance to escape. I nod in agreement as Carver takes my hand. However, oh god. Before we can so as much as move, another group of thugs come rushing it into the alleyway.
You aren't going anywhere.
The man lunges at Carver, who pushes me to the side. I fall to the ground and start to see him straining against the blade-wielding opponent. Use your gun, bitch! Carver!
I'm fine. Stay back!
I go to stand up when I feel my heel has caught in something. Oh no! Without hesitation, I reach down and grab the gaping hole in my dress. I pull as quickly as I can, causing a long and narrow strip of my dress to tear off. Time to strangle this creep. I thought she was talking about her heels. I'm like, that's gonna be so much more deadly. Especially if it's a thick heel. Blunt force trauma, baby! I place all of my energy into my legs and jump up to attack the man. Unfortunately, I don't get the chance to get him. Let go of me. Oh!
Sorry, but we need to get you out of here.
Oh! His hand!
May your fates forever entwine. Receive the
How
blessing
many
of
men?
Maris, God of Remor.
How many men is there? How did I not get a single woman? This is so sad. Now I'm fated to a priest? This is illegal.
Didn't expect that. I also didn't expect you to be bare. These undergarments are very revealing.
My blush grows even deeper. Well, I didn't expect the man of Mars to have his hands in my dress.
This is a shocking event for both of us. Bear with it for now.
Wait. The man turns around and begins running away. Oh no. I tighten my grip around his neck to keep from falling.
Silly! Milady!
Oh no. Oh no. What the hell is going on? She is showing so much ass right now. This man looks like he's dissociating. Wait, what do you think you're doing?
Saving you.
I didn't need...
I'm all for independent women, but there's a difference between stubbornness and stupidity. You
Real.
need to learn it.
He's right, though. I agree. Personally, I agree, but you know, listen, if you're not trained in fighting people, it is what it is. You gotta rely on people who can. They happen to be men right now, so. Anyways. Excuse me?
Does the truth offend you?
What the hell was that? This guy. The man takes us down an empty alleyway.
Trying to tackle a blade-wielding opponent twice your size wouldn't end well.
I wasn't going to tackle him. I was gonna strangle him. Not stupid enough to fight fairly with that oversized brute. The man smirks and seems pleased with that answer. He opens his mouth to respond. Was that a... He finally pulled out his gun! Let's go! Yay! Carver is standing there with a gun in his hand. It's producing a weird black mist. Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast! Yo, this is funny as fuck. What the heck? What the fuck is that?
That's my only warning. Let her go.
The priest releases my hand before placing his in the air.
I'm assuming that little weapon of yours is from your world.
Our world? How does he know we're from a different world? Well, then again, he's a priest, so maybe Mars told him.
It's quite effective.
In the right hands it is.
His gun seems too big.
I'm curious how well it can stand up to a blessed weapon.
My favorite magic spell, gun. The priest takes a step forward and Carver cocks his gun in response. I don't like where this is going. I know Carver's a strong fighter, but this guy's unlike anything you've seen before. Wait, I'd go to try and grab the priest one.
Stand down by Imperial command.
So many things is happening. Everyone freezes when they hear a commanding voice from the alleyway's entrance.
Saray.
Another man comes out from behind him. It's the man I bumped into in the street.
Who the hell are you?
Carver now has his gun pointed between all three of them. Motherfucker. What is happening? Just as he says this, a blade touches the back of his neck.
Who are you to point a weapon at our emperor?
Is this Among Us? Am I in Among Us? This is like a real weird game of convoluted Among Us. Emperor? The man is the emperor? Oh shit. Wait, Lance. I position myself in the middle of everyone and see Carver stiffen. Yeah, I know you don't like this, but I'm not gonna let you get hurt. Please, this is all getting really out of hand. I turn my attention back to Carver. Carver, lower your gun. I know you're scared for both of us, but the gun is only making the situation worse. Carver is hesitant at first, but I keep eye contact with him. Carver, please. Reluctantly, he lowers his weapon.
I'm going to need you to drop your weapon, not just lower it.
Without breaking eye contact with me, Carver lets go of his gun. Instead of it hitting the ground, it just seems to vanish altogether. No one else seems to notice, though. Yeah, pretty sure I'm having a mental breakdown right now. That has to be it.
White Knight, you should be aware of what needs to be done.
What needs to be done? I have a really bad feeling about this. Hold on, my friend was just trying to protect me and he's being compliant. I rush in front of the guard and the Emperor and bow my head. If anything, I should be the one punished. I hit the Emperor and then knocked him over.
Hit? Didn't I just warn you about stubbornness and stupidity?
I bite my tongue before I say something I might regret. Being honest and transparent isn't stupid, especially in this situation. I figured that a priest of all people would understand this sentiment. I returned my attention to the Emperor. I apologize for disrespect, Your Majesty. My friend and I were both unaware of your identity. I bowed deeply to the man. Please have mercy on him. He was only looking out for me. Oh.
Lift your head. I don't like seeing you bow to me.
Oh no. What is this mess? How many people is there? I do as he says and look up at the Emperor.
It seems there are extenuating circumstances regarding this matter. I will trust and believe this man was acting in your best interest.
The Emperor turns his attention towards the priest, his face looking slightly sterner.
Senior Ezra, I apologize for using an Imperial order against you, but we cannot have a blessed weapon being used here.
There is no need to apologize, Your Majesty. I let my curiosity get the better of me.
Sir Lance, sheath your sword.
Yes, Your Majesty.
All kinds of men. The Emperor nods his head before his attention is once again on me.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Eisen. I'm the Emperor of Jaril.
What? I'm Celeste. I fight back another bow. Bow? Bow. Bow. Before turning my attention to Lance. We could have avoided all of this drama if I had not run from you, Sir Lance. I apologize.
There's no need for that. It's understandable that you would run after everything that happened.
I need the breakdown to when they all realize they are fated to her. In the good ending would be that they are also all fated to each other, but this is not how Otome games work, and I'm not keeping my hopes up. Lance and Carver both waste no time in moving to my side. As soon as he gets close to me, Lance kneels down and bows his head low towards the Emperor.
Emperor Eisen, I believe I also owe you an apology. My fate had touched you, even if it was through your clothes. I thank you for showing her mercy.
Why is my stream dropping in fucking quality? What the hell?
You are fated.
Yes, we've received the blessing of Maris, though it seems that she is not aware of what the blessing is. It frightened her considerably, which is why she was running.
You're leaving out important details, Sir Knight.
I also tricked her into coming to the Knight's headquarters to question her. You've been missing all morning, and we were all concerned.
This feels like a headache. I don't want to deal with this.
I see that my desire for a stroll caused you considerable trouble. I apologize.
Everyone's eyes widen at this statement. It's evident that an apology from the Emperor is a rare occurrence. There is no need to apologize, Your Majesty. You had no way of knowing that this would happen. He gives me an indiscernible smile and turns his attention to Lance.
I'm rather curious, White Knight. How are you fated to Celeste? Fascinating.
It surprised me too, but I assure you that I've received the marking. I can't show you it right now, but
I don't think he should be stripping in an alleyway. I want to see his.
Fascinating.
It seems we are in quite a predicament, as I have also received the marking.
Ezra places a hand on his chest, and Carver rubs his neck where his marking appeared.
Each one of you is fated to this one woman?
Your Majesty, this...
The guard trails off and looks at me.
Are you a goddess of some kind?
A goddess? What kind of question is that? The bestie's here. He's here. Hello. Hello. Mars suddenly appears before us. The shock causes Lance and Ray to draw their weapons.
I hate paperwork. Oh, sorry about that, Celeste. I kind of left you in a bit of a difficult situation.
Difficult is an understatement. I quickly closed the distance between myself and the god. Do you even know what I've been through since you disappeared? Apparently, I'm fated to all these men, and I'm supposed to marry them. Explain this. Explain! Mars takes a moment to look around.
Good, you found most of them.
Most of them?
We are humbled to be graced by your presence, God of Remor.
Ezra immediately bows low to the ground, and Lance and Ray follow suit. Eisen offers a small bow, while Carver and I remain standing.
Oh, bless their hearts, they're bowing. Now, I'm not that kind of god. I don't do all the groveling and holy talk. It's suffocating.
Real as hell.
Normal.
He talks like he's someone who's been on the internet, and it's fucking crazy. Everyone who's bowing straightens, but remains stiff and reserved.
So, I bet all of you have many questions. I've got the answers. Well, some of them anyways. But, before we start with the Q&A, we need to find a better place to talk. And meet the last fated.
Who is it?
The last fated?
I'll explain in a bit. So, whose house should we go to?
Everyone stands in awkward silence for a moment, before the Emperor steps forward.
I suggest we go to Mavril Castle.
Mavril Castle? Are you certain that you want us to go to a place deemed your sanctuary?
This is a matter that must be handled delicately. We should have adequate privacy there.
I feel like screaming Mickey. That's how I feel. Wait. I need to like yell extensively about this once I finish stream. I don't think I'm gonna get to play the other game. From their demeanor, it seems that Mavril Castle is a place that is not easily accessible, even to the elite. I wonder if I should suggest the forest area where Mars first...
Don't have to ask me twice. Grab your swords and steady your stomachs!
Oh no. In an instant, I might find myself face down on the cold marble floor. The men let out groans, which are accompanied by the surprised gasps and yells of maids. My vision blurs around me as I try to focus my eyes. We landed in what appears to be a great hall. All of us except Mars are feeling the effects of his decision.
Did they just appear out of nowhere?
Damn, the echo. One of the maids looks down at a child servant.
Go and get the guards. Run now, quickly.
The little one nods and rushes out of the room. Mars looks around gleefully and shoots one of the maids his best smile.
No need to be alarmed. Everything is under...
Not another move.
Oh, there he is. Seemingly out of nowhere, a blade slides in front of Mars's neck. Control.
Are you alright, Your Majesty? What did you do to our Emperor?
Before Eisen can... I hate this man. What's wrong with him? Before Eisen can say anything, his knights slam through the doors and surround us, their blades pointing at our backs.
Well, that was fast.
The nonchalant god smiles wryly in the precarious situation, as if there were nothing wrong. His temperament makes some of the knights shuffle uncomfortably.
Stand down.
After a moment, Eisen manages to voice those words. He sounds like he can barely talk, which doesn't help our situation in the slightest. The guards pause, but do not lower the swords pointed at our bodies, mine included. I force my head to turn in Eisen's direction, and see his eyes staring into mine. His gaze is fierce. Is he upset? I guess I can't blame him. I'd be upset too in this situation. With a grunt, Eisen forces his body upright. His focus is solely on the knight beside me.
Get your blade away from her.
Oh god, he's going through it. The knight that has me pinned takes a step back. He seems shocked.
What is the meaning of this chimera? Your man.
The butler goes to say something but stops midway.
Everyone out of the room. Asim and I will handle this.
Some of the shoulders. Some of the Some of the soldiers try to argue, but the butler is having none of it.
Now.
The butler's tone leaves no room for discussion. At his order, everyone swiftly leaves. Only the sound of hurried footsteps. Thank you, Zub, and welcome to stream. Hello? How long have we been here? Yippee! Do you want a recap? How long have you been here? Okay. Would you like a recap? Okay, so Celeste, the pretty lady in the corner, got married, and it was like the night before they went into their honeymoon. Her bastard of a husband revealed himself to be the hitman that killed her family, and then he fucking poisoned her and left her to die. Then just before she dies, Carver, one of the guys, appears and is like trying to get help, but he's too late. And so she passes away and ends up in like this like limbo where two gods try to get her to take their different offers. One of them is Gaia, the god of earth, and she's like, "Give me your soul and I'll take revenge for you, girl." But it turns out she just wants her soul. And the god of Ramar, the other blonde one, which will appear in a little bit, was the other one trying to proposition her. And his offer was basically like, "Hey, I can offer you another chance at life." And he brings her to this world. Celeste and Carver are from like a modern, normal Earth. So this is an isekai. And he brings them to Remoir, which is here. Yeah. And they have like a soulmates kind of system. So she's touched like 4 different men now, and they've been, it was Lance, this guy, the Emperor, Aizen, Carver, Ezra, and there's another one apparently. And there's a whole confrontation about them chasing her and her like, accidentally touching them, and the soulmate mark appears. And then they get into a fight. Huh? She what? She has 4 men. That's crazy. But also, she only has like 6 months left to live if she doesn't fix her soul. Like touches, like their hands touch or something. Yeah, well, she was running away from them, and one of them is like her childhood best friend. True. All right. Only the sound of hurried footsteps fills the room as he waits for the doors to shut. After a few seconds of silence, the butler turns to Aizen.
Your Majesty, are you injured?
I don't think so. I think it might just be animated sprites where they blink in a loop.
I'm well. There's no cause for concern.
But the voice acting, though, they all kind of sound similar, though, so I'm like having a hard time discerning voices.
You do not appear to be well, Your Majesty.
It's a demo. They have a Kickstarter up right now. It's a pretty long demo. This is the only thing I've been playing the past 2 hours. To be fair, I ate like ice cream for like the first 15 minutes, but you know.
Yet I am. Remove your sword, Hasim. You do not know who you have at your blade.
As the guard obeys his order, the butler goes over to a drawer and takes out what appears to be a headdress of some kind. It's a weird feeling to be trapped on the floor while others walk around as if we were not there. I guess that's the difference between social classes. Even here in Ramar, it's unavoidable.
Forgive me for my negligence.
I merely wished to escape for a short time. That was not negligence on your part.
Escape? Did you go to the city in this attire? Might I ask why you deemed it appropriate to leave your chambers in such apparel?
No one knows who I am.
This is such fancy clothes. What are they talking about?
That's worse. Your Majesty, they will not be mindful in their actions around you.
Now, old man. Let's not give our emperor a hard time.
Okay, this is the most unique voice so far. That voice sounds familiar for some reason. Oh! Technoblade! Hey, yo! Is this not Technoblade? This is crazy. He just needs a crown. Let me send. Okay. I look over as a masked man saunters up to the group. He's definitely a sight to behold. Why is he wearing a mask?
Now is not the time for your ramblings and all.
Is it not? As an advisor, I feel it's my duty to...
Oh, Return.
Now is not the time.
Is it not? As an advisor, I feel it's my duty to intervene when you're becoming too pompous and... naggy?
Naggy?
Why is the butler British but everyone else is like American?
I'm glad you've returned safely, Your Majesty.
I too am relieved, but what would have happened had you touched a person of common blood?
Let's discuss this in private at a later time.
Forgive me, I meant no disrespect.
The butler is British and classist. Nothing new, I guess. After this comment, the man turns his attention to us.
Nonetheless, the fact that these commoners have seen your face and are now aware of your identity.
Who is messaging? Shut up.
You will leave them be.
Leave them be? But my liege, the law states...
This will be an exception.
Oh?
No harm is to come to them at any point in time. They are my welcomed guests, and as such, should be treated with respect.
You heard him, old man. They're his guests. Keep your bloodlust to a minimum, okay?
What?
You're
Zoo.
welcomed guests. I have never seen these people before in my life. Don't tell me you've left the palace on more than one occasion.
You act surprised by this. Are you really the only one who didn't know this?
I appreciate that heavy breathing. That's how I feel in the mask.
Not now, Keith.
As he says this, Ivan slowly makes his way towards me. I see his full body... so blurry when they come so close, when he kneels down beside me.
Are you okay, my lady?
Yes, the pain is starting to go away. The Emperor reaches his hand out to me, but...
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty!
He stops mere centimeters away from me. The room is extremely tense. Well, this feels like an instant death situation. I glance over to see Keith glaring daggers at me and the other guy looking horrified. Yeah, definitely a death flag. How do I keep getting into messes like this? I just wanted to get revenge and live a moderately peaceful existence. Considering this whole fated situation, I should probably just keep my distance for now. Thank you, Your Majesty, but I'll be okay. I slowly begin pushing my body up and away from him. Teleporting doesn't hurt nearly as bad as the first time, but it still isn't what I'd call fun.
Not only have you shown your face to a woman,
also, I guess they close
so fast to nearly touch Your Majesty.
You speak
Shut
too
up.
freely, Keith.
Okay, so I think maybe the rule is like the nobility cover their faces or something. That's cool. We love world building. The butler remains quiet but begins approaching us. Well, me specifically. Before he can get close to me, Carver moves in front of the man. I'm okay, Carver. I gently rise to my feet and look down at my dress. It's completely tattered.
Is that a wedding dress?
Before anyone can explain, Mars cuts in.
I have to say, I'm impressed with you, Eisen.
This causes the butler's attention to whirl around to Maris.
How dare you call the Emperor by his given name? Just who do you think you...
That's enough.
Your Majesty, I have...
The person before us is Lord Morris himself.
Keith doesn't seem surprised or worried about this information.
I took you for a more delicate mortal, but your mental strength is top-notch. Emperor Eisen.
Maris winks at Keith, and the man clenches his jaw. His face looks pissed.
All of the other men are still struggling to move, let alone stand.
I look around when he says this. It's true. Ray looks like he's about to get sick to his stomach. Lance is unusually still, and Ezra's entire body is shaking as he struggles to push himself up. The only people who are standing are Carver and the Emperor.
The effect should wear off by the end of the day.
End of the day?
Eisen and Maris ignore the men's responses as Eisen continues their previous conversation. I like this sprite more. I don't like it when they're facing too much forward. He looks better when he's facing forward, though. I don't like this.
I'm honored by your compliment, Lord Morris. If I may, though, I would have preferred to travel by foot. It wasn't that long of a distance, and this unnecessary manner of travel caused a needless commotion throughout my castle.
I have my reasons.
Real.
I've got a hothead that's going to be storming in here, and I don't want your guys getting involved, or your soldiers getting killed.
If that is the case, was it necessary to bring that individual here?
Yes, it was.
What is happening? Oh! Oh! Ah! What is that? Is that a cat or a fox? Cat fox. Catox. Man crashes through the window with a small fox alongside him. Asim and Keith both jump in front of the Emperor.
Where are those underworld dogs? You imbecile. Do you even know the masterpiece that you just shattered?
It's a fox.
Always so dramatic.
Morris nonchalantly waves his hand, and the broken mosaic magically repairs itself. This act leaves everyone speechless.
Did you really have to break the glass?
You sent out an emergency signal. Breaking the glass is the least of my concerns.
Well, if I hadn't, then you would have taken your sweet time getting here. I don't have long before Sun drags me away again.
But for the first time, the man lowers his guard and looks around. He studies the men sprawled on the floor. I think he's another religious man. He's got the same motifs as Ezra or whatever.
Teleport meditation sickness?
Yep.
Completely ignoring the other individuals in the room, he turns his attention to the god.
What's going on, Morris?
I've got a job for you.
A job?
I didn't draw the dress getting destroyed, Sag. Morris walks over to me and waits for the young man to join us. He hesitantly approaches.
Celeste, meet Shiro. Shiro, Celeste. In her world, it's customary to shake hands when introducing yourself.
He's setting up a trap!
Her world?
Morris ignores his question.
Go on, shake her hand.
He looks skeptical and I already have a general idea of where this is going. Morris, let's cut to the chase. Is he another... Before I can say anything more, the god grabs Shiro's hand. Is something burning? It smells like smoke. Morris grabs our hands and forces us to touch. I'm so far as to feel the warmth of the skin on my palm. That's when I realize that Shiro's glove is damaged. Oh, the moment that her skin touches, the same blessing resounds throughout the building. Shiro rounds on Morris, but the god is not disturbed in the least.
What's the meaning of this, Morris? Did you bring me here to play matchmaker? You know I have no desire to get married. None! Never!
I like this guy. Finally someone with common sense. Too bad it's the hothead with no filter.
Yeah, neither does she. Both of you actually have quite a bit in common, which is why I need your help with her.
You want me to be a babysitter?
Babysitter?
I'm an elite demon hunter, not a nanny.
It's not forever. Just bear with being a baby. I mean, bodyguard for half a year.
Half a year? Do you not realize how many demons are entering our realm as we speak? I don't have time to be babysitting a mortal!
Shiro turns to leave, all the while cursing the god.
She's a demon magnet.
At this, he stops.
You won't have to chase them. They'll come to you. They'll come to all of you, wanting her.
The room is silent as Morris's demeanor completely changes. Great, now I'm a demon magnet on top of everything else. This day just keeps getting better and better. Woo! After Morris's profound revelation about me being some sort of demon magnet, he suggested we all break away for a bit of rest. Before anyone could object, he disappeared as quickly as he arrived. Answers will come in the morning, apparently. If he even remembers to agree to talk with us. I'm doubtful, though. I release my billionth sigh as I look around my new bedroom. Hopefully reality will rejoin me in the morning. I now realize this is all a nightmare. I know it's not, though. I'm stuck in this nightmare, so might as well make the most of it. I make my way into the bathroom. How fancy. I guess this is a castle after all. Thankfully, it looks like this world has its own version of indoor plumbing. Much to my relief. I stoke the fire that connects to the water pipes and turn on the faucet. I guess I may have started it before I came into the room. I'm glad. I have no clue how to light a fire. Hot steam rises from the tub as it fills with water.
Milady, I'm here to assist you with your bath.
I think I can manage on my own, but thank you. When we were getting my room arrangements set up, I told the Emperor I didn't want anyone to help me. The woman looks at me with a complex expression. It's obvious that she's under strict orders to stay beside me. She's just trying to do her job. Snapping at her won't solve anything. Did the Emperor send you here?
The Emperor wouldn't deign to speak to someone as lowly as me.
If the Emperor himself didn't send you, then who did?
Sir Keeve informed me that you are to be treated with the utmost respect as per his sovereign's orders. I've merely come to assist you.
I guess the Emperor failed to mention my desires to the butler. That or he's ignoring my requests in order to keep tabs on me. Either way, I don't like it. Her body is language is closed off and secretive. It's obvious she has other orders. I don't feel comfortable with someone who's not completely transparent.
I'm so right?
Oh! Oh my god! A cute girl! Oh my god, finally a cute girl! I love girls. She's so cute! Oh my god! There's no female options for the routes, but if there was one, I think she'd be one. An adorable girl who looks to be a few years younger than me bursts into the room with a slew of bath products, nearly toppling out of her hands.
Did I make it in time? Oh, milady! I was trying to make it back before you started your bath.
Just as she says this, her hair seems to pop up like a startled kitten. Well, Zub, I don't know if you read much historical manhwa. Maids of like princesses or like high-ranking nobles are usually other nobles as well. It's a common trope, so she might be also a noble, but just working as a maid.
Compose yourself at once, child.
I can't keep a straight face when I see her reactions.
I'm sorry for showing you such a horrid appearance.
She pats the stray hair down, but it quickly pops back out. She's so cute. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Emmeline, but you can just call me Emmy, milady.
She's so cute. She looks sweet enough, and the best thing about her is that she's transparent. Emmy, I would like you to assist me. Would that be okay?
Milady, this child is still learning. I fear that she may not be able to serve you adequately.
Bathing myself isn't rocket science. The maid gives me an inquisitive look. It's because Emmy is really cute. I would be okay with Emmy too. Like, what I mean is, it is not difficult to wash myself. I was planning on bathing alone anyways.
Milady, the bathwater's about to overflow.
Woo! Emmy quickly drops her supplies on the side table and turns off the faucet. As she does this, I turn my attention to the maid. She seems more than competent to me. Rather than waste time watching a grown woman bathe herself, why don't you continue with your other duties? If Sir Keeve is adamant about someone being with me, then I choose Emmy to help me. The maid is silent for a moment.
Very well, if that is what you wish. Emmeline, be sure that you treat our guest with the utmost respect.
Of course. I will do my best.
She's so cute! The girl gives a big smile, though it seems a bit strained. She's not good at hiding her emotions.
Have a good bath, milady.
I wonder if this is the maid uniform and they just have an extra fancy one. The maid quickly leaves.
I'm honored that an esteemed guest of the Emperor has chosen me. I'll do my best to assist you in any way possible.
You don't have to do all that. I'm not picky, I just want a simple bath for tonight. And I'm sorry if my request put you in a difficult situation.
Not at all. I'm usually delegated to minor duties, but I'm quite excited to make a relaxing bath for you, milady. Creating tonics is a specialty of mine. It's why I was so late. Couldn't decide which one I'd use, so I brought them all.
Emmy cheerfully picks up 2 bottles and shows them to me.
Oh, and I also brought some rose petals. They release such a pleasant aroma when placed in the water.
She lifts the cover and some bright red petals fall out of the basket and onto the floor. The sight of them makes me recoil. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm not really in the mood for any type of tonics or anything like that. I just want something simple. A bar of soap and a rag will be great. Emmy looks at me and then my dress. She quickly places the blanket over the flowers and filters through many of her supplies.
The Emperor prefers oils and tonics to soaps, so we don't have any on hand at the moment. I couldn't possibly let you use what servants use, so please, understand.
I watch as she takes one of the bottles and empties a substantial amount into her hand. Oh!
I made this tonic myself, so I can guarantee that it's safe. It makes your skin feel super smooth and the scent's not overwhelming. I also guarantee this tonic will make your skin so vibrant, milady. You should notice the wonderful effects that it has on my skin within a few moments. If you'd like, we could wait and have some tea before the bath. Would that make you feel more at ease?
She's so cute! She's pretty quick to notice my hesitation. It seems she wants to make it clear that the tonics are safe to use. That's okay, thank you. You don't need to do anything more. I'll use the tonic you made.
Great. Now, please allow me to help you undress.
She rushes behind me and begins untying my corset. I hadn't even thought about how I was going to get this gown off. I would have probably had to call for help regardless. The dress falls to the ground, and almost instantly, a towel is wrapped around my body.
The water temperature should be perfect. Let's get you washed up.
Maybe she's just that good, Zoob. Have you considered that? The warmth soothes my aching body. Almost instantly, the calming smell of lavender fills the air, followed by the slightest hint of rose oil. I feel the refreshing mixture of warmth and oils coat my body. It's heavenly on my still aching joints.
If it is okay, I will begin washing you, milady.
I feel like we're in the entire first chapter. This isn't a demo. You don't have to do all that. I can wash my body myself.
Then, may I wash your hair?
I've never washed with oils before. It would probably be best to get her help. Yes, that would be great. Thank you. Emmy beams at me and begins to wash my hair.
You have such beautiful hair, milady. I've never seen such a pure white before.
I thought her hair was gray. Thank you. The sweet talkative maid entertains me with many topics while she helps me wash. But I notice that every subject is selective and careful. Before long, she finishes helping me and leaves me in the bath to rest. I sit in the water and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Sadly, my mind will not allow me to truly rest. This day has been way too much for me. I sink underneath the water and let it rinse my hair. The water's warmth soothes my face. My thoughts are in shambles. I'm a woman who fell in love with and nearly married the murderer of her own family. I'm a demon magnet. I'm broken. It feels like I'm just a monster. Why was Gaia so desperate for me to give her my soul? Why didn't Mars intervene? The never-ending barrage of questions rotates through my mind until it feels like the water itself is going to drown me. I resurface and take in a big breath of air. What will be, will be. What? For now, I just need to do what I feel is right. I get out of the water and begin drying myself off.
Milady, I could have helped you.
Yeah, she really said that. It is what it is. The young maid comes running up to me and I give her a gentle smile. I've got 2 arms and legs. I can dry myself off. Emmy gives me a smile before handing me what I assume are undergarments.
While you were bathing, the Emperor sent you a variety of clothes to choose from. Of course, this isn't something that will be discussed beyond these chambers, milady.
Hold on. Okay. She places her lips to her she places her lips fuck she places her finger to her lips and gives another bright smile. I follow Emmy out of the bathroom and into the bedroom. My gaze lands on the outfits that are neatly arranged on the bed. I mean, I would love to, but she's not on the route. This is a straight otome game. They're all pretty, but right now I need to be practical. I picked... since we don't get to personalize the MC, I was hoping we'd at least get to pick her outfits. I picked the one that offers me the most versatility. I don't want to stand out, so I think this would be the best option.
You will look lovely in whatever you choose, but that one does seem to be the most comfortable.
Emmy helps me get changed and constantly dotes on me.
Woo! You look so beautiful. It's like these clothes were made for you.
Wow, I wish that was a bit slower. I don't want to be too critical of other people's taste, but I'm like looking at it and I'm like, this is DTM. Definitely doing too much. Especially this neck area. There's so much going on. Why is there 4 different types of ribbon? Why is there a chain? What is going on? Why is it kind of like a military-esque fucking outfit? Thank you, Ami. I know. Okay. Is everything like a dress? What's going on? This is obviously a coat, but there's something underneath as well. So this is probably a long dress as well. Is this like a vest? Okay. She really is such a sweetheart. Emmy is quickly ushered away after helping me get ready. I decline the dinner invitation I receive and spend my time in my room. I was hoping to sleep, but I haven't been able to rest at all. Dressed like that, I wouldn't rest either. It's well into the morning hours, and I'm left wondering what I should do. I look out the window at the garden. Maybe a stroll will help me calm down. As I thought, being under the stars is more soothing than anything. The night is beautiful. I take a deep breath and look around at my surroundings. Aizen said there's security here, but I don't see any guards at all. Maybe they use magic barrier? As I stand there, I see a flash of light in the forest. At the same time, I think that I hear someone scream. What was that? I know I probably shouldn't go out there, but what if someone needs help? What if they're begging for someone to save them like I did? That thought instantly spurs my feet into motion. I rush to where I last saw the flashing light. Oh, girl. That's a horror forest. That's crazy. I think this is where it came from. It's a densely wooded area, so much so that it's hard to even see the moonlight through the branches. How bright must that flash have been to be able to escape all of this brush? Or maybe I went too far? I probably should start heading back. I don't hear anything and I haven't seen anyone. At this rate, I'll just get lost and cause more trouble. I turn around to begin my journey back to the castle when I hear the small scrunching sound next to me. Much to my shock and relief, a little girl appears. I don't believe in little girls in the woods. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't believe in little girls in the woods. Oh, thank goodness I came to help. Hi, sweetie. Are you okay? What are you doing all the way in here? Yeah. I walk over to the little girl and bend down. Her skin is so pale and she's so skinny. How long has she been out here? No, what I would do is I'd show myself to them and then start running. And if they start running after me, she's either following me to get to safety, or she's gonna be, if she's gonna follow me, that's okay, because at least I'm gonna get to safety first. Where are your parents? Oh god, what? Her gaze meets mine and a sinking feeling weighs in my stomach. Her her eyes are glazed. She looks like a doll. Something's not right. Celestine Maiden.
Get back!
Oh! I'm put away from the little girl just as a huge snake-like tail protrudes from the shadows. Shiro! They got to me. Yo, this is sick though. And crashes right where I was previously kneeling. I watch in horror as the little girl floats into the air. She's like a puppet connected to strings. Out of the shadows, a large toad-like animal with a snake tail moves towards me. Its golden eyes narrow, focusing on me. What is that?
Move, damn it!
Real as hell! Let's fucking go, dude! I am dragged up by my arm just as this monster lashes his tail towards me again. It barely misses us.
Is it a hobby of yours to put yourself in danger? Or are you just stupid?
Both! What is that?
What do you think? It's a demon!
A demon? Shiro doesn't seem fazed at all and turns his attention to the small fox.
Kid, hold him off for a sec.
Are you crazy? Your fox is supposed to hold off that? The fox jumps between us and the demon flinches.
There's no time for you to get back to the castle. It's already got your scent. Listen, you stay right behind me. Don't move no matter what happens. Got it?
Yo, he's got a book. He doesn't wait for me to respond before pulling out a book.
By the authority of Morris, you whose soul has been saturated in darkness
Oh,
shall
so
be
he's an
judged.
exorcist. Shiro grabs the sword at his waist and it begins to glow.
Be cleansed or cleaved.
The demon lunges right at us. Its entire body shakes the earth with each movement. We're going to be crushed. I grab onto his shirt as the creature makes contact with his blade. Ooh. The area flashes the same bright color that I saw earlier. With a roar, the demon disappears, leaving only the bodies of a snake, a toad, and a little girl. The horrid spine-chilling feeling in the air instantly vanishes, and the calmness surrounds us. I watch as Shiro sheathes his sword and walks towards the body of the girl. Is she...
This little girl went missing by the river years ago. Mystery solved.
Shiro's voice sounds jaded. Oh.
The demon's power.
Oh. But he's extremely careful and gentle when he picks up her body. Years back, she looks like she just fell asleep. She doesn't look...
The demon's power was preserving her form.
They do that?
They do much worse.
He stares at people like a freak. He's the blue-eyed meme. But she couldn't be more than 5 years old.
You think age matters to those creatures? As far as they're concerned, the younger the better.
Blink, bitch. I'm concerned about the blinking animation, I'm not gonna lie. It's too fast. Shiro begins walking with the lifeless body in his arms. Where are you taking her?
She needs to be laid to rest. Children are their favorite bait. Until her body is cleansed and the rest of her soul goes to the underworld. She's just a lure to be used again.
How awful.
That's why they're demons.
I want to help. Let me help you bury her. Shiro stops and turns towards me. Is that good? Did I make the right choice? What's going on?
I appreciate your intentions, but you're a demon magnet. We'd be interrupted by at least one demon before we could finish the ceremony. Kit, get her home. I'll handle this.
With that, Shiro walks away and the fox tugs in the hem of my cloak. I follow him absent-mindedly, while trying not to think of what that poor child had endured before her death. Why are the gods so cruel? How could they let something like this happen? What can I do to stop this from happening again? Kit brings me back to my room. I try to get some sleep, but the little girl's face keeps showing up in my mind. It takes a long time before my weary body finally gives out. She is corseted and in like multiple layers of clothing. How did she fall asleep? Sometimes I can't even fall asleep with just a shirt on. I'm in a void where even the darkest black would shine out like a light. My steps are heavy and they lead nowhere. Where am I? Who am I? I look at my surroundings, but there's nothing to see. It's emptiness. Hello? The sound barely feels like it leaves my mouth. It's like darkness is suffocating even my voice. Hello? Can anyone hear me? It's as if I myself am being swallowed whole. Hello? Is anyone there? I begin to run. My heart is racing. Panic is filling me to my core. Hello? What was I doing? Why am I here? Is this hell? As I am running, I see someone standing in the distance. It's a silhouetted figure shrouded in darkness. Ordinarily, it would be a cause for concern, but I'm scared. I don't want to be alone. I can't be alone. Not again. Don't leave me here again. Please, please don't leave me. I race towards the figure and grasp at its clothes. Oh. Ew, don't reach for that guy. It's better to be alone. As soon as I do, it disappears into a thick mist. It circles around me before filling the area with a heavy mud-colored fog.
Look at you. So
that's the cunt of a husband from the starts. My blood runs cold when I hear that familiar voice. Ryan.
Did you think that you could find solace here?
Everything rushes back to me. The memories of losing my family, falling in love with that monster, and being betrayed by him. My fists tighten as my vision fills with tears. The contrast between my tears and the surrounding darkness makes them shimmer like stars in my eyes.
You can't wake up from this nightmare, Celeste. You'll never be free of this darkness.
No. No!
You will be consumed. And I'll be right here, watching you as you break.
I love how it's not loopable. The sudden cut when it reaches the end of the loop. I hear gunshots surrounding me, and the screams and cries of my family.
You're worthless. You're useless. You couldn't save your family. You couldn't even save yourself. Just give up and let me destroy you. Love yourself enough to let go.
This is not what BTS meant by love yourself, girl. I can't take this. Maybe it's best if I disappear. Maybe I should give up. Maybe I should break. What am I thinking? Did I really go through all of this just to bow out like a coward? No, I'm not a damsel in distress. I'm not a broken, ignorant girl. I'm not giving you the fucking last laugh. I look up at the mist, and the mist that is circling me, around me, like a vulture's. My teeth grind from the rage as I lift a single middle finger into the air. With a fire in my being, I fill my lungs with air. Fuck you! Yeah! This time my voice echoes throughout the expanse of what seems like eternity. It feels like the scream resounds throughout the entire universe. You think you can break me? I'll never give you the pleasure of watching me fall. Even if I do shatter, it'll be me bringing about my own demise. And I'll be dragging your mangled corpse to hell with me. The world around me begins to glow, and my body feels like it's on fire. Never underestimate a goddess. I'm radiating an energy that I've never experienced, yet an energy that I sense only belongs to me. The next moment, I feel my soul crack more. I cough up what seems like blood, but it's not. Life essence? Power? Whatever it is, I don't care. I'm going to kill him. He's not escaping me again. Even if it destroys me, I will avenge my family. Even if every part of my being breaks apart, I will make him suffer. He'll pay for what he did to me. I lift my hand towards the mist.
Don't.
The instant I hear his voice, it's like all energy leaves me. I fall to my knees and the universe opens. I'm surrounded by glistening stars. I'm in what looks to be a greenhouse of some kind. My hair is glowing. No, my whole body is shining with pure light. Tears that gleam like light from the heavens fall from my eyes and land on my hand. Oh, the next moment a large gentle hand covers my own.
I know it hurts. I know you're angry, but you must be patient.
Is he Peepaw? Patient? He destroyed my life.
I know.
He took away everything and everyone I loved.
Celeste.
That he is so Peepaw coded. Look at this. That's Peepaw. He'll pay for what he did to me. The man's hand tightens on my own.
Don't destroy yourself over an illusion.
I look up at the man. An illusion. His eyes seem to hold the expanse of the universe in them. This isn't real? He shakes his head in response. He feels so familiar, but it's painful. It's painful to look at him. They're gonna reveal at the end of the fucking story that he's her previous lover from her previous life, and I'm gonna still be like, oh my god, he's so Peepaw. My heart is filled with both yearning and anger. Ooh! And isn't he Peepaw coded though? Look, like, they look like Robin and Sunday. Then are you an illusion too? Are you some sort of protector that I created to get me through this dream? His silence is my only answer. However, something within me knows he's real. My mouth opens, and it's like another person is speaking for me. Why are you here in my house?
I can't watch you shatter again.
Again? I didn't call for you. The moment I say this, a barrier shoots between us, practically throwing... This is really funny to me. Look at him. They jailed him. Practically throwing him out of the greenhouse. The distance between us grows as he pushes against the barrier. I will get what I'm owed. He places his hand on the barrier. A pained expression covers his face.
You will, but you must be careful. This is just a dream. It's an illusion. But what you were about to do was not. You mustn't awaken yet. I cannot watch you break again. Please.
What is this feeling? Who is this man to me? Didn't stop watching me. I'm going to do whatever it takes to achieve my goal. Even if that means bringing my own self to ruin. If this is the dream, then it's time for me to wake up and face the nightmare. With that, I stand and look up at the mist that still circles my barrier. Vengeance will be mine. You hear me, you monster? I will destroy you! My vow echoes throughout the stars as I feel the slightest bit of myself break in response. Try again. Was that a bad ending, or is that just the end of the demo? Wow, these are all fancy names. I don't know any of them. It's just a demo for now, so I don't know. I don't know if they have that yet in the demo. It's a big group. Mm-hmm. Yippee! Let's look at all these. Alright, so this is when she was dying. This is when she initially met the god, Morris. This is the knight Lance saving us from some thugs. And this is when he takes us into his office to interrogate us. This is when we run into the Emperor and touch his bare hands. Apparently that's really scandalous. No, actually his mouth touched our like head or something. I don't know. It was real. I don't remember the descriptor. It was kind of cute though. This is Carver, the childhood friend. He's from the normal world. He's got a gun. And some sort of like fiendish power or something. That's the soulmate mark thingy. I don't know where. Oh wait, no, I saw where his was on his PV, but it's on his back. His is on under his glove, I think. This is a priest. His name is like Ezra, I think. He had the least amount of lines, which is really sad because he seemed really cool. He had like some weird chain thingy. He had like a weird chain thingy and was really cool. And this is Shiro. You saw the scene with him. This guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 are confirmed. I don't know about these 2 if they will be love interests. So yeah. Wait, let me see. Oh, here. You make a valid point.
What an obedient little lady.
Shut the fuck up! The man takes us down an empty alleyway.
Trying to tackle a blade-wielding opponent twice your size wouldn't end well.
I wasn't going to tackle him. I was gonna strangle him. Not stupid enough to fight fairly with that oversized brute. The man smirks and seems pleased with that answer. He opens his mouth to respond. Was that a... The priest sets me down and turns back towards where we left. So, this is after we had run away from Lance, the blue-haired guy, from his office. Straight after that, at the like gate entrance, we ran into the Emperor, and he like touched, and then eventually we end up in like a shady area. Lance kind of corners Celeste in a alleyway, and Carver pulls her into the alleyway and like comforts her for a bit, and then the thugs come out and start to attack them. Then Ezra comes out of nowhere and starts the fight. And then at some point she gets knocked over and she's like, I'm gonna strangle a man. And then he stops, Ezra stops her, and Carver's like, that's bullshit, come back. And that's where the gun is. See, he's got a gun.
That's my only warning. Let her go.
The priest releases my hand before placing his in the air.
I'm assuming that little weapon of yours is from your world.
Look, they look like, you know, sus. The priest looks sus. And so does Shiro. He's got way too many chains for this to be normal. Sus as fuck. Our world?
It's in the right... I'm curious.
Stand down.
Yeah.
Saray.
There's the Emperor. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a 3-hour long demo. Could be faster if you speedrun the reading, but you know, It's nice to listen to the characters. And that's Shattered Souls! Woohoo! Oh my god. I can't play another game. I have to go eat. I have something I need to do at like 9 and it's 4:40. So I gotta go. Wait, hold on. I said. No, I ate. No, I gotta sleep. I gotta eat, bro. I ate. I literally, the first 20 minutes of the stream was just me eating. Alright. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, L. Thank you, Mr. RX. For dropping by. Fuck the spammers that dropped by. And thank you, Saribot. I had dinner before that. The ice cream was after. You know, I have stream at 12, like between like 12 and 1 a.m. I always have dinner before that. It's not like a problem. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Who can we raid? Do you know anyone that's streaming right now, Zoob? If not, I guess I'll just end the game. end the stream. Oh my god! There's another one! That's like the 8th one, bitch. Hold on. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I had 7 like spammers come in today. That's crazy. Oh well, we eat. I eat. And Yep. Okay. Thank you. Wait, where's the songs? Yeah, I know, right? This is our butt is OP. Okay. Thank you. Enjoyed this song.